Now, this afternoon, authorities are asking for any information on a car burglary, chase, and shootout that ended with a young man left dead near a Channelview ISD school.
When the owner of the car heard that someone was trying to break into his vehicle, he grabbed his gun and chased him.
Adam Bennett is live in the neighborhood where this all started. Adam, investigators call the person killed a suspect in the initial burglary.
That's right, Marcelino, and they tell us that they actually got several calls about these guys allegedly trying to break into cars overnight. Now they say they're looking for that group, a group of guys they say took off in a white four-door sedan. Flashing school zone lights met flashing police lights outside Harvey Brown Elementary School this morning. Deputies got a call about a man in the middle of Wallaceville Road around 5:30.
He was deceased at scene. The officers determined that it was involved in a homicide investigation.
About 20 minutes earlier and 2 miles away on Conover Court.
And there was glass everywhere inside.
This young man got a knock on the door from his neighbor telling him the truck he bought 5 days earlier had been broken into.
It's heartbreaking for me because, man, I worked so hard just to put a payment on it.
This victim was told by his neighbor that the same guys broke into this red pickup nearby before the owner chased after them. Authorities say that man was giving info to 911 while following the burglars.
So it was a rolling disturbance. It was gunfire exchange from vehicles, and it started in the Sterling Green subdivision, and it continued all the way to Beltway 8 and Sterling Green Drive, and then it continued all the way here.
Investigators think the man killed was between 16 to 20 years old and was dumped on Wallaceville Road. They don't know who fired the fatal shot or who shot first. They do say people in both vehicles were firing at each other. Authorities interviewed what they called a person of interest at the scene. Meanwhile, back on Conover Court,
I'm still actually in shock as well.
This neighbor calls the truck owner a good guy caught up in a shooting he says never should have happened.
I can't believe someone actually passed away, but honestly, if you do bad, bad comes to you.
And another neighbor told us he gave his surveillance video over to authorities. Meanwhile, we did try to talk to that truck owner as well as other people at his house. They declined to comment. Meanwhile, also, we're told that a grand jury will decide if he or anyone in this case will be facing charges. Cheryl?
Let's hope that surveillance video can answer some questions. Thank you, Adam.